Hi everyone, this video will show you an example of how to cite a website source using Microsoft Word. So I've shared my screen with you, and we are going to use this article from Psychology Today. The title is What College Students Need to Succeed. So we are once again going to start with a blank Word document. We are going to go to the top menu bar. We're going to click References, Insert Citation, and Add New Source. The type of source that we are going to be using today is a website. As you can see, there are a variety of different sources that you can use with this format, but we are going to use the website, which is quite common when you are doing research online outside of the school library. And you can see in the pop-up box that it asks for a certain amount of information from the website. So the first thing it's asking for is the author. As you can see from the example here, the author is entered, last name, and then the first name. So last name, comma, first name, middle initial if there is one, and then a semicolon in between authors if you have more than one. Let's take a look at the website. This website has two authors, Joseph P. Magliano and Melissa Ray. The authors are located right here. So we're going to add them right into our field here. As you can see, I've put last name first, then the middle initial, a semicolon in between authors. Our second author is Ray, comma, Melissa. The name of the web page, which you can see is different from the name of the website. This particular web page is one article, What College Students Need to Succeed. So I've highlighted the title. I'm going to copy that. I'm going to paste it into the name of the web page. The name of the website, however, is slightly different. The website, you can see right up here on the left side top, is called Psychology Today. So we're going to put that in here, Psychology Today. So the next thing that we are looking for here is the year, the month, and the day that this article was written, as well as the URL, which is the actual web address that you put into your browser bar to bring up the article. So back to the article, we can see in this article, it says that it was posted on March 28th, 2016. So we're going to put that in here, 2016. The month is March. The date was 28. And the URL is our actual website address. We're going to highlight that at the top in the browser bar, copy that entire URL, and paste it in here. And once again, once I hit OK, this gives me an example of what an in-text citation looks like. So I'm just going to review the difference between a regular in-text citation for when you are paraphrasing information from your source, and you should be using these all of the time throughout your papers, really. And then I'm also going to give you an example of what you need to change if you are using a direct quote. So we're just going to move down a bit. I've just read this second paragraph here of the website. It says, we emphasized that being a successful college reader involves learning how to read to accomplish a variety of goals, which can be very different across classes. For example, the reasons for reading in a history class can be very different from a biology class. So I'm going to paraphrase that into my own words. I'm going to write something like, when you read information for different classes, you should be using different strategies. I'm going to add one more sentence here. This all depends on your objectives for the class. And again, before I put the period, this is where I'm going to add my in-text citation. So again, back up to the top menu bar, we're on References. When we click Insert Citation, you can see that here is the citation I created. I will click that and then add my period at the end of the sentence. You'll notice that here, my paraphrasing was 2 sentences. It could be an entire paragraph. If that information all came from this source, I will add this in-text citation here at the end of the last sentence of that paragraph before the period. Okay, so the difference between this and a direct quote is really the use of quotation marks and a page number. So I'm going to go back to this article, and we are going to use this sentence right here as a direct quote. I'm going to copy that. I'm going to put that here. Now I can't leave that the way that it appears. I need to actually put quotation marks around that. Come down here and put quotation marks at the end of the sentence, but before the period. Now I'm going to put a space. Again, insert my citation, add that citation in there. Before I'm finished, since this is a direct quote, I need to add a page number to indicate where I got this quote specifically in the source. So I'm going to click on that in-text citation, click this little drop-down arrow and click Edit Citation. I'm going to add a page number. Now you can see from this web page that this article is all on one page. There are really no page numbers here. So I'm simply going to add page number 1. So I'm just going to put a 1 right there and hit OK. And it automatically adds for me page 1 in the proper formatting, and then the period at the end of the sentence. You'll notice that the formatting I'm using once again is APA style. That is the bibliography style. You can click this drop-down menu and change to any of these available styles. Another common one is MLA. Again, you don't have to do this over, just click the style and it will change appropriately to match that style. I'm going to leave this back in APA, which is the style that I prefer. But again, as I've stated to you before, I will accept either APA or MLA for your citation formats. I would encourage you to use the format that is most commonly used in your department. Okay, one last thing that we are going to add in here is a works cited at the end of the paper. Remember that for each source you reference throughout your paper, you will need to include a full citation at the end in your works cited section. Okay, so we are going to go back up to the menu bar here. We are under References. And this time, instead of clicking Insert Citation, we are going to go to Bibliography. So that right here. You click that and you get a drop-down menu. This allows you to choose whether you would like to call it a bibliography, references, or works cited. These all mean the same thing, so it is really your preference. It will not change the formatting of your citations. Okay, I will choose works cited. And there you see a full citation in proper format for the article we chose from Psychology Today. Right now you are looking at the format in MLA style. I'll remind you again, if you go up to Style at the top here, Bibliography Style, and you open this drop-down menu, you can change between a variety of styles. The two most common are MLA, which you see now, and APA, which is what I prefer. Okay, I hope this helps you with formatting a source from a website and using Microsoft Word to do it. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me.